There, I didn't take long, did I?
Not at all, Mrs. Dietrichson.
Let me just check I had my face on straight.
Yeah, it's perfect for my money.
Why don't you take a seat? Mr. Neff's the name, isn't it?
2 F's, as in Philadelphia, if you know the story.
What story?
The Philadelphia story. What were we talking about?
About this insurance. My husband never tells me anything.
It's on the 2 cars. The LaSalle and the Plymouth. We've been handling this insurance for 3 years, Mrs. Dietrichson. So, honey, of an anklet, Mrs. Dietrichson. We'd hate to see the policy lapse. Look, of course, we can give him 30 days, but that's all we're allowed to give.
I guess he's been too busy down at Long Beach in the oil fields.
Is there some evening that we can catch him, maybe have a chat for a few minutes?
I guess so, but he's not home much before 8.
Well, that's fine with me.
You're not connected with the automobile club, are you?
No, Mrs. Dietrichson. The old risk. Why?
Somebody from the automobile club was trying to get him. Do they have a better rate?
Oh, if your husband's a member.
No. He isn't.
Well, then he'd have to join up the club. He'd have to pay a membership fee. Look, the automobile club is fine, Mrs. Dietrichson. I would never rubbish another person's merchandise, but I could do just as well for you. I have a very attractive policy right here. It would not take more than 2 minutes to put it in front of your husband. For example, we are adding a new 50% retention rate to the collision coverage.
You're a smart insurance man, aren't you, Mr. Neff?
I've been doing it for 11 years.
You doing pretty well?
That's a living.
Do you handle all types of insurance or just automobile?
No, all kinds. Fire, earthquake, theft, public liability, group insurance, industrial stuff, right on down the line.
Accident insurance?
Accident insurance, sure, Mrs. Dietrichson. I wish you'd tell me what was engraved on that anklet.
Just my name.
As for instance...
Phyllis.
Phyllis? You know, I think I like that.
But you're not sure?
I'll have to drive it around the block a couple of times.
Mr. Neff, why don't you drop by tomorrow evening about 8:30? He should be home then.
Oh.
My husband. You said you were anxious to talk to him, weren't you?
Right, yeah. Only, kind of getting over the idea, if you follow my meaning.
There's a speed limit in this state, Mr. Neff. 45 miles an hour.
And how fast was I going, officer?
I'd say at least 90.
Well, suppose you get off that motorcycle and you give me a ticket.
Suppose I let you off with a warning this time.
Suppose it doesn't take.
Suppose I have to whack you over the knuckles.
Suppose I bust out crying and I put my head on your shoulder.
Suppose you put your head on my husband's shoulder.
Well, there's it. So, 8:30 tomorrow evening, Mrs. Dietrichson.
That's what I suggested.
Will you be there too?
I suppose so. I usually am.
Same chair, same perfume, same anklet.
I wonder if I know what you mean.
I wonder if you wonder.